I don't usually say something political because no matter how I say it, I know that I'll be criticized by someone who disagrees with it. But this is something that I have to say it, and this is something that everyone should know. What's up YouTube, this is joonkik. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for clicking my video. Today I'm really excited to present this video to you guys because it's about something that I've always had interest in and something that I've always wanted to make a video about. I'm going to introduce a place, more specifically an island in Korea called Dokdo. If you're Korean, it is like almost impossible not to know about this place. But if you're not from Korea, you would have barely heard about this place. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to visit this place, Dokdo, and let other people know about this place. And this is not only because of the charming views it has or any aesthetic side of the island, but also because of the significance this island has and what it means to Korea. I don't usually ask people to watch my videos till the end, as some videos might not be what they're looking for, but this time please watch the video till the end as I talk about very important things about this place later on. Alright, let's get started. This beautiful island you're looking at right now is called Dokdo. On the face of it, it just seems like a small volcanic island. But it actually means more than just an island to many Koreans. This is my journey to Dokdo Island, the easternmost territory of Korea. So, a few days ago, I was invited by this organization called Influencer Industry Association to join the expedition to Dokdo Island. I'm using the term expedition because it's gonna be such a long journey that requires luck, commitment, and courage. I am on my way to Seoul City Hall Station and it's nearly 1 a.m. 1 p.m. I haven't had any sleep today. 여기서 우회전해서 세워주시겠어요? The journey to Dokdo was not as easy as I thought. At Seoul City Hall Station, where I meet all the expedition members of Dokdo, we got on a bus that goes to a place where we take a ferry. Muko Port.
줄 서가지고 한 사람 다 이쪽 오세요. joonkik. 네.
So this is my name tag for the tour of Dokdo and Ulleungdo. It says YouTuber joonkik. Yep. So I guess we're taking that ferry over there. There's no direct ferry going straight from mainland to Dokdo. So we first had to go through Ulleungdo, an island right beside Dokdo, then take another ferry there to get to Dokdo. Well, it wasn't the best ferry ride I've had. The ferry was moving back and forth and up and down because of the erratic sea weather. It wasn't even possible to stand still. Anyway, after about 3 hours of the ferry ride, we finally arrived in Ulleungdo.
배 타는 거 어땠어요?
조금 무서웠어요.
멀미 안 했어요?
조금 많이 무서웠어요.
We spent the day touring Ulleungdo, so we basically went around the whole island on the bus and visited some historical landmarks and interesting places. I'm kind of worried that today's weather was kind of crazy. It was like rainy and windy. So like I heard that if the weather is not good enough, there is a high chance of us not being able to go to Dokdo tomorrow. Yes, going to Dokdo really depends on the weather. Due to erratic sea weather, on average, the chance of making it to Dokdo is only 30 to 40%. So I'm at Cheodonghang, which is the place where you take the ferry to Dokdo. And as expected, the weather was kind of crazy. It's windy. The ship got delayed. I'm not even sure if we could go to Dokdo. So I think we're gonna wait another 30 minutes and see how the weather goes. Yeah, but this place is so beautiful. Wow. There's this announcement right now saying that the ship's gonna depart soon, so better go. Thankfully, we were able to get on the ferry as the weather kind of got better. Taking the ferry from Ulleungdo to Dokdo was even more tough.
Wow! Oh my god! It's like a roller coaster.
I mean, I've never felt seasick in my life, but I did for the first time. People were lying down on the floor and putting their heads on the desk. At this point, I thought we wouldn't be able to make it because the ferry was struggling with big waves. But something unbelievable happened. As soon as we approached near Dokdo, the waves settled down all of a sudden. The ferry slowly moved alongside the pier. Yes, the ferry was safely docked on shore. So guys, I have just arrived at Dokdo Island. I thought we wouldn't make it because of the weather. You know, the waves were too strong. So this is Dokdo Island, the easternmost territory of Korea. At this point, you guys might wonder why I spent so much time coming to this small island. Well, this peaceful island holds a painful history. Since many people are not familiar with Korean history, I'm going to try to talk about only important points rather than explaining everything in detail. Back in 1904, during the war between Russia and Japan illegally built a military outpost at Dokdo for keeping watch over Russian naval fleets, calling Dokdo no man's land. Not even having a chance to argue about this unfair action, Korea was colonized by Japan from 1910 to 1945. After 35 years of colonial rule, when Japan surrendered to the Allies in 1945, World War II officially ended. Thus, Japan was demanded to return all the territory acquired after 1894. However, after the war ended, Japan started to change its word. Japan never claimed title to Dokdo prior to 1905. But right now, Japan is claiming that Dokdo has belonged to Japan all along. And this is completely false claim, as there are a lot of supporting historical documents that record Dokdo as Korean territory since ancient times.
Now, Japan is continuing to try and incite South Korea.
The South Korean government has expressed strong protest against Japan's.
Japan once again lays wrongful territorial claims over the Korea-controlled Dokdo Island.
A newly uncovered document offers more evidence that Japan did not regard Dokdo as its territory.
The South Korean government has strongly protested Japan's...
Yet, Japanese government is still denying all these facts and has been attempting to gain ownership and sovereignty over Dokdo Island. The day that I went to Dokdo was October 25th. It was Dokdo Day, a day Korea commemorates the importance of Dokdo. I went to Dokdo to remember the day's historical significance. and promote awareness of Korea's easternmost territory.
당연한 질문 하나만 하겠습니다. 독도는 어디 나라 땅이죠?
독도는 대한민국의 땅입니다.
Korea.
오케이.
대한민국 영토고 우리 땅.
Dokdo belongs to Korea. It has been and it will always be. I don't usually say something political because no matter how I say it, I know that I'll be criticized by someone who disagrees with it. But this is something that I have to say it, and this is something that everyone should know. Dokdo belongs to Korea. There are hundreds of pages of maps and historical records proving Dokdo is indisputably Korean territory. The title of this video in Korean is What I Can Do for Dokdo. As a content creator, I thought the best thing I could do for Dokdo is making a video about Dokdo and let people know about this place and let people know what's going on here right now. I initially made a video that explicitly explains why Dokdo belongs to Korea and what's Japan's argument and why is Japan claiming Dokdo's ownership. But then after I edited, it turned out that it was like 30 minutes long. I knew that not many people would watch a video that's 30 minutes long. So I decided to make this video really short and put some links of what I found on my description box. So if you guys are interested, please check them out. Anyway, that was a really heavy video, but this was about something I've always wanted to make a video about. For those of people who watched this video till the end, thank you, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.